Okay, well, I've been to court before, so I had worked with Emily a couple of years, about a year and a half ago, for an SI joint injury after a car accident, and she was great, and I loved it. And so recently, over the last year, I've had a lot of arm pain. My arm would not straighten completely all the way, and it was interrupting sleep. I'd wake up and my arm would be numb, and I just was having a lot of pain constantly. And so I went to the doctor and was referred to physical therapy. Well, we found out it was a complicated case because we had to get through some other issues that I was having to kind of get to the root of the problem. So on top of the shoulder and neck, we were trying to figure out where was it coming from. Was it coming from the neck? Was it originating from the shoulder? Was it elbow? So we kind of started from the top down. Yeah, when I first came in, it was probably, it was bent about that much. It was, it wouldn't straighten all the way. When I went to put it out like that, it would only come about that far. And it just wouldn't straighten. It felt painful to straighten it through the elbow, up the arm, and it felt locked, like it couldn't move. And now it's beautiful. I can rotate it. I'm still working on strength because it shakes a little bit, but it's got full rotation. It straightens all the way. No pain or discomfort. I was very impressed with the dry needling Emily did. We did multiple sites. We started with my neck, and I describe it to people as like I had like a rusty, joint, and after the dry needling, it felt like it was gliding and moving better. But probably the most dramatic result was when we got down to the shoulder, and my shoulders feel really tight, like they have rubber bands around them. And she dry needled that shoulder, and I sat up, and it's like somebody had just snipped it, and it was just moving and gliding, and it was great. Because it wasn't the only solution, but it allowed me to move better and get on with my therapy and progress faster. And it was just a great step and another tool that they use to help me get moving again. I would highly recommend KORT in general and KORT Frankfort specifically. I've had 2 experiences here and with Emily as my physical therapist, and she's amazing. They worked on multiple levels to get to the root of my problem. She used lots of different techniques, so I would highly recommend KORT to anybody in KORT Frankfort.